Work your what? Love. If you don't do your love, you might be caught in the trap of earning a living or working to pay your bills instead of working to fulfill your joy. What you want to say, Prophetess Kelly?
You know, maybe this is why people are disgruntled on their jobs, because they're trying to earn a living when it's already been given.
Exactly. And what they were supposed to really try to discover is, what is it that gives me joy? And so in James chapter 1 and verse 2, it says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation. You've got to look how to take your temptation and count it and add it to your joy list. Yes. The what of the Lord is my strength? Joy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Now, a lot of times people did not understand what that means. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Can I give you an esoteric definition of it? Yes. The joy of the Lord is my strength. When I am strong, I have moved into the joy of the God within me. God has joy when I am strong. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. You want to make God strong? Move in your joy. You want to make God weak? Move in your frustration. When I have joy, or when I am strong, God has joy. So my strength in whatever it is I'm doing is going to produce joy in my divinity. I am strong through joy. So in verse 3 of James 1, it says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh what? See, got to move in the joy of that. But let patience have her what?
Perfect work.
Perfect work, that ye may be what?
Perfect.
Perfect and what?
Entire.
And wanting what?
Nothing.
If you lack wisdom, let him ask God, that giveth to all men liberally. See, even God just gives liberally, just gives in joy. And upbraideth not, and it shall be given. For let him ask in faith, nothing what?
Wavering.
Wavering. So you got to just be convinced in your mind. See, you got to get to a place where you can just get full of joy in asking. So, what are we teaching you here today? Is that when the brook shuts down, let's go back to 1 Kings, God sends the prophet where?
To the widow woman.
Good. And what I want you to do, this is going to be a title of another book, Master the Art of an Exit. Master the art of an exit. Always exit with a standing ovation. So someone would pray that that show would return. Master the art of an exit. Alvin Lattimore in the chat room has says, wow. Master the art of an exit. And this is one of the secrets of masters, is that all masters know how to master the art of an exit. And if you don't master exiting correctly, there will always be a calamity around your exit. Yes, go ahead, Prophet.
It dawned on me through, as you said, master the art of an exit. When I looked at the industry of the sports industry, you like to finish on top.
Yes.
Always exit when you're at your greatest.
Yeah. And you know, it's kind of unfortunate. I'll leave that alone, though. I'll leave it alone. I was going to go to getting into something else, which would take another half hour. Stephanie Golden Falcom in the chat room said, when you stay too long, it turns to disaster. Ooh. Master the art of an exit. Go ahead, Prophetess Kelly, what you want to say?
You know, in mastering that art of an exit, you always want to leave people looking up. Notice when Elijah made his exit, he mastered that art. He had people looking up. Mm-hmm. When Jesus made his exit, he had people looking up.
Yeah.
You want to have people up, looking up for you when you make your exit.
Wow.
You know, when you're on stage, you're giving a performance, everyone, and you finish the performance and it's well received, people are standing up. See, don't linger in that. Go ahead and exit off.
Yeah.
You're standing right there, and the applause goes on. If it lingers, then you come on out. If it doesn't, stay back.
That's right. Master the art of an exit. Now, let's go on back to 1 Kings 17. And read on. What verse are you at, Prophetess Kelly?
Verse number 8.
Verse number 8, read.
And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Arise.
The word of the Lord will always come unto you, saying, because God is always speaking, let him that have an ear do what? Hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. Read on.
Arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman to sustain thee. So he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks. And he called to her and said, Fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel, that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her, and said, Bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, As the Lord thy God liveth, I have not a cake, but an handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it and die.
Okay, now we got a couple of points here we want to make. Is that this is a very powerful thing, but I want you to notice something here. The widow woman, like many of you, did not cooperate with the prophet at first when he asked for the meal. Because you know the whole story, you just think she cooperated at first. But if you look at it again, she did not cooperate with the prophet when he asked for the meal. So now the prophet had to paint the picture of her supply. And I want to say something to you. Until the portrait of the harvest is painted, the people are not going to release the seed. Until I give you a portrait of your future, you're holding back your seed. And that's the power of prophecy.